Okay. Are we good? Hello, I am Shade Tavish, and today I'm going to be attempting a speedrun I don't think exists for System Shock's Remake. What we will be calling Laser Percent. Now, I have zero experience speedrunning this game. I have only ever seen parts of like one speedrun of this, and I'm very loosely, much like a baby, imitating an adult doing things. Very loosely, like, imitating what I've seen. That apparently speeds up the hacking on the computer. This is Glitchless, but to elaborate on what laser percent is, we will be getting to research as fast as we can. Well, as fast as I can, which isn't very, because this is just a run to make this a thing. So I have no actual route for this. I have no plan going into this. I just know I need to get me to level 2 into the control room as fast as possible. Now, the biggest issue is, I believe, but that's weird. It wasn't reading my numpad inputs. You do not need to go that way. What I need is a gun. But also, I need that guy to not fucking exist. There we go. Actually, that's not great. Shit. Okay, I can't get through there, so I don't remember if the elevator needs you to be at a certain percentage. Of course. Oh shit, we're out of ammo. This went better my first time, but that was partly because I got sidetracked into a bunch of unnecessary shit. I am going to run back here and heal, because I'm pretty sure if I die right now, I'll get a game over. Well, a little bit more than pretty sure. I know that if I die right now, I will get a game over, and this run will be immediately restarting. which also OBS looks good. If any part of this video is choppy, I apologize. Is this the room that I think it is? There it is. Nothing in here for me. That's in here. Is this? No, we don't need this. Gonna do some percussive maintenance on this guy. We are unfortunately fatigued. Okay. Okay, I'm getting a rough idea where both I am and need to go next. It says this, and yet... Well, I guess he's not gonna be finding anybody now. Hey, buddy. And since I got that group 1 key in the other room, I don't need it here. I don't need to grab the one on the side room. No, nothing. This is what we want to see. Unfortunately, we can't just have a gun and use it right away. We have to oogle it. Smack the wall one time and just do assert dominance. Now, what I want to find is vital importance. No pun intended. Okay, so you may notice oh, thank God. What if I just... Oh. Okay. I see what's happening here. I take a while on those normally, my brain doesn't do good with... Nope. I forgot to turn it on to medium. Gun, which we can steal ammo from. Looking around, seeing if there's any health. There is not. Medkit would be extra nice. I think there is one in the starting room, but I missed it. That was useless. This is not, however. Taking care of that so it doesn't make itself a problem later, and just in case. These are all incredibly important to the speedrun, I assure you. Okay. Now you may notice I have a map that I am not paying the best attention to. This room is fucking not useless. Hell yeah. Well, we're gonna hold on to that till we actually need it. Now we're gonna go cross this bridge, probably way faster to do this, even more so with, you know, being able to go out of bounds, but... and also with a more functional brain than mine. Awesome. So, welcome to the second run-through of the laser percent for System Shock. If you're wondering, the first was done by myself, and it was a dead run from the word go. Honestly, just all kinds of bad RNG, like, routing was just completely unoptimal. And all around, honestly, just not great. I will be much like a toddler taking its first steps. Imitating a run I have only seen once. Which, to complicate this matter even further, was a glitch run of any percent. However, I imagine that this will, of course, be a world record for this run. Right away, I think we're really, right now we're going good for a world record on laser percent. It's really down to these, like, few, frame perfect tricks we've got to do here. I don't know why I even grabbed that. So, right out the gate, we will be taking energy. Now, if you play this game on Story 2, passwords are randomized. I believe not entirely, like there's only a set number of passwords and shit Search can pull from. However, we will...
Your somnolent healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072. You are currently in the healing suites, located on the first level.
We will be...
And the storage charge cells are on level 4.
Oops.
Flight deck is on
Sometimes my eyes just don't work. That's just a little bit of, like,
facilities,
difficulty with this game. Of, like,
and level 7
Shodan sometimes hacks into my neuro implants and just completely fucks me up.
The bridge is located on level 9, and energy systems on level R. All levels can be accessed.
Now, we're gonna try and go for a sneak attack crit fail, because that's a different, that's not in this game.
Pleasant stay on
Now, I'm gonna use this. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna give this guy a free concussion that he didn't know he was the lucky winner of. I am going to check this for any hopes of salvaging this run from my own clutches, because at the end of the day, the biggest flaw with this route, or with this run, my apologies, is I imagine if this was attempted by somebody who knew what they were doing, there would be next to no problems. We are going to go over here, take this happy little fella out, offer these people some free head surgery. Also, I should add with the glitchless category, for me specifically, this is unintended glitches because I have the uncanny ability to just completely fuck up a game that I am playing, causing it to behave in ways that it shouldn't sometimes. That was a really good puzzle. Actually, the... What? Oh, right, manually locked. Now, the biggest issue we have right now is I have next to no experience with this game as far as speedrunning it, and I am meticulous in making sure I take the security percentage down to 0 in every run. So what we need to figure out is, what I need to figure out is if I just have to destroy the nodes on this level, or if all I need to do is... I'm sorry, let me restart because I am having a day mentally. In that it is hard for me to maintain a train of thought for longer than 5 seconds. Oh, no, those are not what we want. Is this also a guess? Yes. I can tell by how it looks exactly like the other one I picked up. Now. Okay, I did not jump soon enough. Now, I'm still gonna hold off on using this med kit. So we have a little bit less health. Gonna grab this in some desperate hope that it will salvage this run. We're gonna take out Captain Vor from Warframe here. Now, I am gonna run in here. We are gonna take that off. Now a death won't kill the run instantly. I mean, it kind of does, but, you know. So, run here, realize we're going the wrong way. Follow this. That's not... That doesn't matter. We're going to go this way. And I am gonna pop one of these. We're gonna waste resources, because why would we not? This is not a speedrun of efficiency. This is a speedrun of... I am gonna do everything I can to go the wrong way constantly. As you can imagine, I am doing so right now. Hey, buddy. Uncle Sam needs you to die. There we go. Now, we're gonna run up here. Why? I don't remember. This run is a journey through psychosis. We need that for later. Okay. We need the CPU notes to lower security enough that Shodan loses control of the elevators. This is not the room I need. That's... What you may discover with this run is that it is being run by somebody who has the object permanence, or the memory, rather, of a goldfish. Okay. Cool. Want me to make sure I definitely need to use one of these right now. I'm surprised. I'm just gonna go this way. I have zero clue where I'm going or what I'm doing. And with an actual route, this is relatively fast. Believe it or not. I believe I have immediately discovered a new strat. With where I am going now, which is not the fucking right way in the slightest, because we are back at the start of the game, baby. I meant to go up here. No. No, I did not. I did mean to go in here, though. Go this way, question mark? No. Mark, no. No, no, no. I have no clue what happened there, but this does loop back to that area we were at. Just kidding. There we go. I believe... we have to lower security. To get into that room, but I might be dead wrong. Yeah, this just loops back into this area, which doesn't lead to anything. super useful. Again, just wasting resources to, save time. That would open the way to Alpha, but I know for a fact we don't need that because when I did this earlier today, I did not, I did not have to go in there. Didn't need that. No. That's the computer. That's not the computer room. Ammo. You would. Oh my god. Now, here to run. This way. There we go. Oh shit. Now, we're going to go on a trip in cyberspace. If I knew how to go out of bounds, and... well, if I were playing the correct version to go out of bounds, I would, in fact... this would already be done. We would be on floor 2 already. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do this neat trick called holding left click. And keep an eye to the doors, which I believe only open after we kill everything in this room. So what we're now going to do is we're going to go in here. We're going to destroy the medical force field door. Node. And we're going to go in here and leave. Now's where things get a bit tricky. Because I have no ammo for any of my guns.
Enter the room, insect, and it will become your
Well,
grave.
you've heard him. She wants us in here, so... just in case. Okay, now... we're gonna jump. Go down. And here's what she's trying to keep us from. But... first things first, we are gonna run in here. Smack the shit out of this guy. He's not gonna have any ammo. This guy, however, is. And that's awesome. Well, shit. We're gonna do a really funny thing here. That's gonna kill us, but because we disabled the cyborg conversion, we are going to wake up back at the... Okay. For a second I got concerned. And... again, just to be safe.
The computer nodes can be repaired, but you... who are you? My cameras and sensors scan your body, but you do not match any employee file.
Awesome. Yeah, okay, so all we gotta do is destroy the nodes, now we're on to the next level, which is research, which is where we need to go, because that's where our objective for this speedrun lies. Thankfully, we will be taken back to floor 1.
I prefer a quiet station. Thank you.
I'll have to remember that that has a frag on it next time. Now, hypothetically, they should still be in here. Now, there is a chance. Okay. So, we are in a bit of a sticky wicket. So, we have to go and turn the power back on in an area. That is not in here. think we have to go this way. Oh, that'll let us use the spark. We are, of course, going to save that a bit more sparingly for robots and cyborgs. They take more damage from energy weapons, I believe. I could also be completely fucking lying to you on that. But, here we go. We need a card. This one, in fact. Motherfucker. Do not need anything else in that room. We very sparingly need the energy for the gun, just in case. I would say I get unlucky, but I think on all ones, everything is, like, fairly predetermined for the most part. This is yet another instance of I'm kinda blind firing here. I know what the breaker room looks like. The issue is remembering how to get there. And this is not the right way entirely. Actually, this might have put us on the right side. I believe we're in a room where we get another card. We are not. I thought we were in the science library. We are not. Okay, now not to open that door. I don't care. We're gonna bop this dude. I have no fucking clue where that came from. I had a feeling that was going to happen, but there wasn't much I could do there at that point. If I didn't decide to do this the funny way, which is to not plan a fucking road out at all and just kind of raw dog it to the objective, I would probably have a lot more supplies intact. A lot less wasted time on the cameras, which actually you have to get it to about 75%. Under 75% for that door to open anyway, so not kicking myself too hard for that. This isn't the right way. I died over here. Now that's what we're trying to get into, but we need sciences. Sciences? Science. We need the science access key. Well, where were you when I needed you a second ago? as you can see in beta, all the power's down. We need to fix that. I believe it is here in alpha, where... It shot me, so now beta's got power again. And we need, I believe, this backmost door. Not in here. Here. Yes. Now, I'm walking here because my stamina's... That's not... Okay. I picked the wrong room. Right, duh, other side. I knew that this is where... Well, that's not where it is. This is where it is. There we go. Now we're gonna run back out here. That's... We're gonna walk for a second or two, get our stamina back. We're gonna run. Into here. We're almost done. I believe time should be when the game over screen comes up. Knock this guy out for good luck. And we're going to activate the laser. Oh man. So this is laser percent. Thank you for watching. As the current and now world record holder for the laser percent speedrun of System Shock Glitchless. Sorry, Glitchless laser percent. I apologize for my lack of knowledge of this game. Oops. Bit of a time loss there, but, you know. I hope to some extent this was enjoyable in any capacity, but I look forward to seeing how this route develops. I will occasionally be coming back to it from time to time to see if I can do any better. Eventually beat the record into my or the route into my mind, and start trying to improve upon it. But yeah, this was a System Shock Remake, Glitchless, laser percent run. Thank you for watching.